Trading HOPBOP. What? No way! There's no way she's gonna accept. There's just no way. There's just no way. Okay, I know what you may be thinking. And you would be right, it is a fake trade between me and my friend. I mean, it would be pretty insane if a trade like that was real, right? Right? Well, as you watch this video, you're gonna soon find out that that trade is in fact real and did happen. Just maybe not in one trade. I started off with just a HOPBOP, the same as Josh did. We both had the same goal in mind, and that was to get a unicorn. I basically just asked someone if they'd do anything for the HOPBOP. They ended up giving me 2 ants and a camel, and I saw potential. That's when I made it my mission to trade on this camel for 2 more ants and make a neon. While waiting for that trade, I focused on leveling up my ants, and I eventually found someone willing to do it. When this trade went through, I was actually really happy. Small wins, small wins. And my next priority was making the ants into a neon. To make this video a decent length, I've decided I'm going to include some of the funny moments from just leveling up the pets in general, trying to trade with other people, and any funny conversations I've had with Josh and or Emmy while recording this. I thought it was worth mentioning that me, Josh and Emmy have made a little Adopt Me YouTube group, and we're all starting to build a room each in a hotel to make it our little YouTuber house. We are looking for 2 more members, but that will be decided in later videos. For now, I hope you enjoy these moments while I build up towards a neon ant. So unfortunately there was a bit of an issue with the audio. This is what my first recording sounds like. Yeah, really not good. None of my other recordings came out like that, so for this one there's just gonna purely be voiceover. I didn't film myself making the neon ant, but I ended up trading it for this cat that I just could not pronounce. Bakanekos. For 3 Bakanekos. Banken echoes. Bananekos. How do you spell this? How do you say this? Bananekos. Baconekos. Bakaneko. I traded for 3 Bakanekos. Yes, I traded for 3 of the masked cats and 4 Kai Juniors. Now, I only really made this trade for the 4 Kai Juniors. I saw so much potential in making those into a neon, so that's exactly what I started doing. After leveling up my Kai Juniors to full grown, which took about a day, because I was also building so I wasn't taking them to their orange tasks, I eventually had them all ready to be turned into a neon. Now, surprisingly, the Kai Junior neon was actually harder to trade than it was to trade the ant neon. It's probably because my standards were a bit higher, as I'd spent more time on it. Also, not a lot of people were offering, because a lot of people did have common Kai Juniors. So the Kai Junior neon actually ended up staying with me till the end trade. I also just want to take a moment to say how cute the little dinosaurs are. This Kai Junior neon's so sweet and I really wanted to keep him, but I had enough Kai Juniors to make myself one. While leveling up the Kai Juniors, I did make a couple more trades with the masked cats that I'll show you guys those now. Trade one of my Banekos, Baconekos. Yes, as you can tell, I still cannot pronounce it. I ended up trading another one of the masked cats for a gibbon and this fanghorn tortoise? I'd honestly never seen this animal before, and that's what made me accept the trade, because I was hoping no one else had seen the animal either. I put the fanghorn tortoise into a trade stand, ended up receiving this offer here. Now, I wasn't too interested in the... This was another animal that I couldn't pronounce. Abyssian. So for now we'll just call this the black cat. The main reason I made this trade was for the Kappa Kid, as I knew they were cute so some people would want them. I also got a zebra and a fawny devil. Ended up trading the 3 randoms away for a Persian cat, an ibis, and a moon rabbit, and some strawberry pogo stick thing. But honestly, I made this trade for selfish reasons, because I just really wanted the moon rabbit, and at the end of the trade I ended up keeping the Persian cat too. It was full grown and I didn't have one, so I really wanted to keep it. This was honestly one of my favourite trades. I traded the ibis for the happy duckling, and I honestly thought the person was trolling when they first put it in. I'm not sure if the value increase, but I know that happy value increase was high. This trade I made was trading the Kappa Kid and the happy duckling, and I traded them for a scare bear. Now I used elf and it was either fair or a win. I just think a scare bear would really help stock my offer, so I was very happy to do the trade. The next trade I ended up doing was the scare bear, the masked cat, and the gibbon, and I traded them for a gold rat, which in my books is a huge win. Because trust me, without this gold rat, the next trade wouldn't have been possible. But enough of that, before I show you the last couple trades, or maybe even just the last trade, I'm going to show you some more clips of just how long this took and how hard this was to do. Because as much as trading up you gain loads, it takes a lot of commitment and a lot of time. This was at 10 grand, and they've used so much money. Should we see how their houses are coming along? See if it was money well spent. Let's go have a look-sees. Emily's. Okay, very nice, very nice. We're not gonna talk about this room. We're just gonna we're just gonna ignore that room.
I don't have the extra room.
This is her kitchen. Why are your hobs on? You can grab water from the sink. She stole that idea from me. This is Josh's room. You can tell because it literally is telling you it's Josh's room. And we go on inside. Very nice. Up here, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Okay, down here we got this bar, and as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this, but if I do go on X-ray, I won't touch it. Don't worry, Josh. You can. Oh my god. We'll ignore that. But every single tiny little detail here is a little block or a cube or something. Like there's a lot of attention to detail here. Very nice. Even the fridges he made himself. I do apologise for the terrible audio quality. I just have to give props to Emmy and Josh because they are such talented builders. And they both have their own unique styles. You guys would not believe me if I told you Josh has only been playing Adopt Me for a couple months and built these decks himself, which I think was just worth mentioning. He loves mixing, he loves this DJ stuff, and the commitment to build these decks was just insane. My house is the top one because I'm the coolest, obviously. No, I'm joking. I never actually got around to decorating much of it. Just the outside area, which is decorated for Christmas because when I started building this, it was around Christmas. So I have my cozy little corner here, and I have my Christmas stuff up here. I did, however, build a grind room because I knew I needed one, and this is where my Kai Juniors and me were for most of the time. While I was building it, they were just kind of there, getting aged up. Anyways, we're gonna officially move on to the final trade, which I didn't film because I actually did on my phone, because it took me so long to get any offers. I was server hopping left, right and centre. This was the final trade I ended up making, which was my golden rat and a neon Kai Junior, which in total came out to 1.75 on Elf. For just a ride unicorn, it's 1.5 on Elf, I think. For a no-pot unicorn, it's just 1.25. The unicorn was fly ride, this would be fair, but it was a little bit of a lose. But because most people who own unicorns want overpays, I was so happy that someone was willing to do this trade. And I think this really does just prove that you can trade up from anything. Putting in a bit of work and commitment is all you need to be able to get your dream pets. And so anyone who scams has no excuse. Thank you so much for watching if you're still here. And if you do enjoy this type of content, I also make pet bonding videos on TikTok. My TikTok name is in the description, so be sure to go follow me on there too. And if you somehow enjoyed the content, please subscribe. Thanks, bye!